in this video, I will show you how to get clients for video editing if you are doing drop servicing. I will show you the client outreach strategy and how to get clients without sending cold DMs or cold emails. So this is the best way that I found because you are building a brand on a job marketplace and clients are coming to you. So imagine this, if you don't have a job or your business doesn't work out, what would you do? You would go to a job marketplace and you would look for a job, right? So that's what we are doing here. We are building a brand on a job marketplace. So it's gonna serve you for the rest of your life, because if you do this correctly, you will build your reputation and you will always get clients who wants to work with you because they are coming daily to this marketplace and they are posting new jobs on daily basis. So it's gonna serve you and you're gonna have a sustainable income. And I also believe that this is the most beginner friendly business model because you get recurring payments, you have very low risk, very high upside potential, and you're also building a brand at the same time. Let me share my screen and let's get into this. Okay, so if you watched my previous videos, then you already have your agency systems and processes in place. You finished setting up your Upwork profile, you built your team, and you created a portfolio with your team members together. So the topic of this video is how to get clients. So before we do that, you really want to take your time and read Upwork policies. Dedicate one day of the week to go through all of them. I know it's boring, I know that's a lot of text to read, but take my advice because you really want to avoid getting suspended or banned on this platform because it's really powerful. The next thing is to start writing the proposals, right? So here is my template that you can use. That's a very short outreach message, right? And you can modify it, and I would suggest you to modify it because if everyone starts copying it, it's gonna get saturated. So just take this as a template and modify the words, right? For example, if you don't feel comfortable doing introduction video, then you can delete this one. This will be custom words that you would insert right here. And when I say about check my work and link to portfolio, so what I mean by this is that you would insert Google Drive link and it would link to PDF format where potential clients can see your previous work. So the next thing is to start applying to the jobs, right? So there are a couple of filters that I usually use. So the first filter is the proposals, which is this one. So I usually select maximum 20 proposals because if that's over 20, it's a little bit more saturated and it's gonna be more difficult to win the job. And another filter that you can use, for example, is this one, is how many connects the job is costing you. So you can select, for example, 12, 8 or 4, and that's gonna cost you less money to apply for that job. In my case, I applied to all of them because I don't mind paying more for the job. And these are the keywords that you can use. So for example, you can search for video editing, short form content, YouTube videos, Instagram videos, and so on. So the search bar is right here. So for example, I search for video editing and then I see all the job posts that are related to video editing. So for example, YouTube video editor from United States. So I would open each of the job on a new tab. Open this one, video editor from United States, social media editor from United States, and this one. And then I would read their description very carefully, what they are saying about the job. And if everything sounds good, so I would click to apply for that job. And then I would select this by project. I would select less than 1 month. And where it says cover letter, so that would be the text that I would be using. So that would be this text that I would use. I would modify it depending on their job post, right? And on the attachments, I would add my portfolio. So I would upload the PDF format right here. So that means you will be sharing your portfolio 2 times. So that's in the attachments PDF format and in the cover letter Google Drive link right here. So that increases your chances that the potential client gonna see your portfolio. So the next thing is you want to send at least 20 proposals per day, and to do that every day. And you can expect to spend around $500 on connects, and you will be getting your money back, so don't worry about the cost of this. And you want to track your numbers. So if you watched my previous video about setting up your systems, then you would already have your tracker sheet like this. And my average numbers are 12% replies, 5% calls, and 2% sales. So that means if you send 100 proposals, you get around 12 replies, 5 calls, and 2 sales. So that means if you're sending 20 proposals per day for 7 days, that's 140 proposals per week, and you should get around 2 to 3 clients per week. And if you are selling a high ticket product, which I would suggest you to do, that's above $500, so you would be making between $1,000 and $1,500 per week, and you would be spending only $500. So the things that you can test when you do the outreach, you can test portfolio different versions, so version 1, 2, or 3, and propose proposal messages 1, 2, 3. So you can modify it and you can see which gives you a better number of replies, right? So the system is very simple and you just need to stay consistent, and that's it. Alright, so the next video will be about how to do the service delivery and how to manage your team. So stay tuned for that and see you in the next one.